Hey everyone, and welcome to the stream. This is Crypto Profit, your buddy, and this is the first stream for us. So we had a big day with Decentraland. Obviously, we see it at that $6 mark right now, 95.92% increase, which is actually pretty ridiculous. We had a $1.17 about 1:35 p.m. today. If you got out at the top and you bought a little bit in the dip, very well done. The market cap still sitting at about 1.7 billion. Volume in the last 24 hours sitting at 2.5 billion. And then we have the circulating supply at that 1.6 billion mana. For those of you who don't know, Decentraland just had a huge successful day today. An Ethereum token that powers the Decentraland virtual reality platform. Mana can be used to pay for those virtual plots of land in Decentraland as well as those in-game goods and services. I hope a lot of you guys were able to get in when the getting was hot. You know, we talked about this video. We had a video about Decentraland a little earlier today. It was really popping. You got in about 51 cents if you got in early enough on yesterday's video as well. You could get in quite low. Hey guys, what's going on? Jake, Distract, how you doing? How you doing, Jacob? You guys get in at a good time? Did you guys get any good profit from Decentraland? In the last week alone, we saw an 180% increase, which is just absolutely unbelievable. We're seeing a lot of potential out of Decentraland right now. If you go to the website, you can always read up a little bit more about what we have to offer or what Decentraland has to offer. You know, you can create, explore, trade in their first ever virtual world owned by its users. You can go to the marketplace as well and see all the assets they have. They have wearables and land, and then they got the names you can also buy. Like I said, it's done amazing things here just recently, and a lot of you guys probably did profit quite a bit from Decentraland. Just wanted to talk about it real quick, see what you guys had. Jake, I'm sure you made a lot, but not quite that much. Hey, Eric, how we doing? Thank you so much. I was finally able to pay off my school loans and credit card debt. Nicely done. Pictures my orange guitar. Awesome. Well, it looks like we're at about 23 current viewers. If anyone else has any progress, any profit that they were able to get out of Decentraland, let me know. I like to hear these stories of people having success. I just started this channel about little over a week ago, so the fact that we have over 2.5K subscribers already, 60,000 plus views in the last 48 hours alone, it's just pretty insane, and I do appreciate all of the support from you guys. Decentraland, like I said, I did believe it had potential. I didn't think the $6 would come this quick, or obviously it went up to that $17 mark very quickly. Double your investment. Heard about it from you. Thank you. Hey, Joe, proud to say I helped you out, and I'm happy to see that you got your profit. How much will it go before a dip? Well, we already saw a little bit of a correction. Obviously, it's not enough to say it's a full correction yet. I don't want to give any specifics because, like I always say, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't give financial advice. Just always do your own research. But it does look like we have a small little dip and a small correction going on currently, as it did get to that $17 mark. But now we see it at that $6, and we're looking pretty solid. I think it should level out above, right around that $1 mark before it does have another big rise. Decentraland, it's kind of inconsistent, but it's inconsistent in a good way. There's a lot of unpredictable, patterns going on. If you look at the week span, we saw a lot of unpredictable patterns, just kind of keeping at a same 50-cent level area. And then into a huge increase with that 180% overall. And in the last 24 hours, we saw that 95% increase. I think Decentraland definitely has what it takes to make it to the $2 mark by the end of March. We could also see it maybe equaling out to that $4 to $5 mark at the end of April with the stimulus checks coming in. Let me read chat a little bit here. Got in at 54 cents yesterday, doubled my investment. Awesome, Jory. That is sweet. Hey, good luck, man. Gonna watch your channel. Hey, appreciate it, VP. We have some good content. I always do like to see what you guys have in the comments, and I always try to go over most of the coins you guys suggest. I want to get in what should be the best price to get in. So that's, unfortunately, Ahmed, that's a pretty much impossible question to answer. just because there is a lot of unpredictableness going on with Decentraland. And like I said, it's a good thing because we obviously got to our all-time high of that $1.17. If you look at over the year, that is definitely going to be our all-time high after a 4,461% increase. But like I said, I think we're going to be at a level ground around $1. So if you can get in anytime it reaches under $1, I'd say you got in at a decent spot. I do see a long-term investment here as well. So where can we see Mana? I got in at 37 cents. Very well done. 37 cents. You got in at a good time. Obviously, you're going to be seeing profit already. And it's up to you if you want to take out a little bit now and hold on, because you are at a good spot to take out a little bit short-term investment money. But, you know, I do see a long-term, like I said, with Decentraland. I think they have a lot coming with the Atari Casino. And I think there will be maybe some other advertisements coming into Decentraland's virtual world, which would really help it, grow into something pretty spectacular. Love your videos. Crypto got in on this one and 2 times my money. Any thoughts on any other plays? So yeah, I do have some other videos on the channel. We talk about Scale. I think Scale has got a lot of potential. Obviously, it's having a little correction right now of itself. But I think Scale is a very big one, as well as Theta. Theta is one that's, is pretty undervalued still, as it's one of those coins that is somewhat hard to get their hands on in the United States still. So a lot of people don't know too much about Theta yet. Theta is definitely going to be a big one here in the future. But like I said, Decentraland is definitely one of those that I can see continuing to climb. Bicadre, no problem. Is it a bad time to add a little Mana bag to my portfolio? It is never bad to get a little variety going. So I would say no. I wouldn't say, like I always tell you, I'm not a financial advisor, but, it's never bad to get some variety in that portfolio. So if you're going to buy Decentraland, it's not a bad time as well, because in the last 24 hours, we saw it get to that all-time high of $1.17. So we see it has the potential to go even higher. But right now we've dipped back down to that $1.06, and I definitely see it kind of jumping up and down as the time goes on. What are your thoughts on Polygon? So I actually just had a video on Polygon just, I believe, last night. So I did do a little small price prediction for Polygon. I believe it does have some potential as well. I usually do videos just on the ones I believe has potential. So when some people comment, I don't do videos on certain ones because I don't want to give false hope to people. I like to do videos over coins that I believe in a long-term future as well as a short-term. So Polygon, I do think has obviously a short-term or long-term future. But like I said, just check the video out. I do go into more detail on Polygon specifically and go over what my thoughts are with Polygon. 94 cents. Tiny, is that when you got in or is that when you sold? Either way, very good because you're going to be up in profit. What do you think the price of Scale could be this month? I could definitely see Scale reaching new heights. I think, it did. Let's go over to Scale real quick before we hop back onto Decentraland. Obviously, we're going to see that Decentraland's at that top gainer spot, that 24-hour period. Oh, you're saying it's at 94 cents right now. I got you. It was at 98 cents now, it looks like. But let's go over to Scale and see what we got. So we're going to look at Scale, and we see that there has been I believe that's an all-time high. Yeah, that's an all-time high at $1.22. It's at 87 cents right now. So you will be buying a little bit in that dip. Do I see that let's take a look at the year here. So you see that it's kind of a good solid dip. The problem is it could continue to go down just a little bit more before rising. I do see Scale as a $2 coin by the end of April. So it's not, it's always going to be a safe bet as long as you believe in the coin and you think it'll reach that $2 mark. You're still going to make profit. Doesn't really matter when you buy in. So maybe it's kind of up to you if you want to wait it out. Try to see if you can get it at under 80 cents. That could always be a possibility, but it's going to probably reach above $2 by the end of April. 96 cents on Kraken. Okay. Thoughts on Bondly? Respect. Hey Mio, thank you. Let's check out Bondly. All right. So Bondly is actually doing a lot of work. 24-hour period. We have a plus 21.35%. This is one that I have not made a video on. I do not know enough about Bondly to make a video on it, but just looking at the price chart here, let's see if we can make something out of it. So if we look at the all-time, we're going to see that it did have an all-time high at about 87 cents. We have a market cap at 64 million. The volume in the last 24 hours at 13.3, and the circulating supply at 104 million. You can see a lot of potential here because of you can see a lot of positivity. In the last month alone, we did have that 39% increase, and 358% in last year. That's nothing to scoff at. That's definitely going to be a positive. I will have to do some more research on Koinly. It doesn't look like they have the official website linked, and I'm not going to go to Google right now and click over to get to the Koinly's website for you, unfortunately. So it does look based on the graph that we could see like $1 in the end of March and maybe $1.50 by the end of April at the very least. But it does look like it's a gradual increase. It's nothing rocketing right now. Obviously, we saw a little bit of a rocket there from February 10th to February 14th, but that's a pretty long period of time to get that increase. So Koinly could be a long-term hold as well. But let's see what else we got in the comments here. 94 cents Gemini. Do you think Mana will be back to all-time high shortly after the correction? Yeah, I think Mana definitely has a long-term hold here. I think it'll definitely get back to that above dollar mark. I think if you're looking to buy more, it's not a bad time. We have gone down to that 95-cent range, which is definitely going to be kind of a small correction here, which you can always expect. Anytime you go up, that 80% like we did, you're gonna see a little bit of a down tilt. I did buy more myself at 51 cents, so I was happy with the increase today as well. I still am hanging on to mine. I'm not taking any short-term profits here, but I do think you guys could always take short-term profits on Decentraland as it is a long-term hold as well. So that means on the way up you can drop, and then on the way down you can pick up. That's definitely a possibility on any coin that you believe in. BTC at 60K. Yeah, District is definitely at 60K. And it's rolling past it. It's actually a little bit halfway over to that 61. We can see in the last week alone, we had that 24% increase. In the last month, 27% increase. In the last 24 hours, obviously, is a 6% increase. And overall, the market's up about 6.23%. Thoughts on Civic? So Civic had some bad news, I believe, earlier this or last week. I think Civic's at an okay spot. I haven't done any videos on it because I'm not sure what I believe on Civic yet, if I believe it'll last long term, or if they're going to be slowly, gradually kind of decreasing. But with the last 24 hour, that 9% boost, it definitely obviously has a lot of fans out there and a lot of belief that it could do big things in the near future. I think it does have a long-term value, Civic specifically. I just don't know on the short-term value, and that's what has me a little worried. I think a lot of people are looking for those short-term gains right now. So that is why I haven't done a video on Civic yet. Once we kind of figure out a little bit more, or it comes to a price that I can actually read better, I will definitely do a video. But obviously that negative 21% in the last month is going to make it a little bit hard to read the graph. And I always want to give you guys my best predictions. I don't want to give you guys anything I don't know for sure about, or I don't have a strong belief in. So what's your thoughts on Chromia, CHR? So yeah, CHR is very different to the Mana project because, let's go over to CHR real quickly. I think CHR does have, it's got a spot as well in the cryptoverse. I think it's going to last. You saw a 13.5% increase in the last 24 hours alone. The last week, we see a 671% increase, which is just absolutely insane. This is one of those coins is a get rich quick. We saw it pretty much below the 7-cent mark earlier in March, and now we're seeing it. What was the all-time high for us here? Looks like it was at 75, about 76 cents, and that's just an insane increase that you could have got a hold of. Chromia definitely has its own spot in the cryptoverse. I think it's going to be safe to say that Chromia is not going anywhere anytime soon, and we will continue to do videos on Chromia and update you guys. We did have a few videos earlier, I believe 1 or 2 about Chromia, so you can always check that out on the channel. And before I keep looking at the comments and keep talking about them, I do want to say thank you guys very much for all the support. Unbelievable. We had 980 subscribers yesterday alone for a new channel that just started out 9 to 10 days ago. With my knowledge on the crypto profits and what crypto to get in and all that sort of thing, it's still a crazy number. 980 in one day is just spectacular, and I really do appreciate all the support. And there's nothing better than waking up and seeing all the likes and the comments and getting to respond to all of you guys and trying to help you guys out through your investments and, getting you guys those profits. Obviously, I'm going to say it again just every couple minutes or every couple, every couple minutes. I'm going to say, I am not a financial advisor. I'm not, here to give you financial advice. Do your own research. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But BG8500, love the content, bro. Thoughts on VeChain? Thank you for loving the content. Let's check out VeChain. So some of these that I don't feel comfortable giving a price prediction on, I have not done videos on yet. But when you give me, when you give me a comment like that, it'll definitely make me go research more about VeChain. And, I can come up with a price prediction fairly quickly after researching. I'd say I'd usually take 2 to 3 to 4 hours, depending on the size of the coin and the content behind it, to really fully understand. And then I look at the graph for another half hour or so before I make a price prediction. So I will look at VeChain and do my best to make a price prediction here for you, or what I can give to you. But like I said, it's gonna take me 3 to 4 hours to give you a good one, and I'm not gonna obviously do that here live. But VeChain is one that I will look up a little bit more about and make a video on. So if you guys aren't subscribed already, I do appreciate. We're reaching about 100 viewers right now, and I do appreciate that a lot. This is all new for me, the streaming thing. I did have content before in the past, but never the support that you guys have given me this week. I've never seen a channel skyrocket from 0 to 2,600 subscribers in this kind of time span. I think this is unbelievable, unheard of. So I really do appreciate it, guys. I hope you guys did get in on the Decentraland. We're going to go back to the Decentraland and see where we're at. So it is still correcting down to that 94 cents. That's okay. We got that $1.17. It's going to be a new all-time high. Any new all-time highs are really going to be good for us. It's going to mean lots of profit in the future because all-time highs don't last as an all-time high for too long in a coin that really you believe in and has the chance to go to that $2 mark. I see that we all agree that Decentraland is one of those coins. Let me read the comments here for a second and see if I can get caught up. Is there currently anything I suggest avoiding? So a lot of people are just looking for those huge increases. And obviously, not every huge increase is going to pay off and make you millions, right? So I would be very wary of coins that have just been released. I would let them establish themselves first. Let the bigger guys take their stab at it first. See what they're, see if they're worth investing in. Put them on your watch list. Make sure there's something you want to invest in before you invest. You only have so much money. You only have so much time. So spend your time wisely investing and researching the right coins. So I know that's easier said than done, as Bitcoin obviously is looking at that $61,000 right now. It's at $68,852, which is absolutely insane. We got that 24-hour increase at 6.25%. But yeah, that's the only thing I would say is to watch for those new listings. Obviously on Coinbase, they do a great job at making sure the new listings are legit and have a past history and a foundation. But some of those you can swap into are very sketchy. Some of those coins that might be half a penny or even less. Those are the coins you really got to watch out for. They can make you millions if you do the right research, but they take some time to do the right research and make sure you're investing in something smart and safe. So we have a ton of comments. Thank you guys for all the love and support. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to try to catch up here as we have 125 concurrent viewers. I really do appreciate all the support, guys. I hope you guys made a lot of money on Decentraland. I really do. Let's see here. What do you think of EOS? Looking forward to it. We got a lot of coins to look at. I just bought 10,000 of mana. Who accompanies me to the moon? Kim Ju, I hope you get there. I hope you get to that moon, as we all will appreciate the ride as well. JD, Decentraland is heavily focused on NFTs, and NFTs got big hype in the past 2 days. It kind of adds up. JD, that's exactly right. Decentraland is a lot based on NFTs. I think there's a little bit more to it than NFTs, was what makes it a little bit safer, because if NFTs died tomorrow, yes, it would decrease quite a bit, but it would still be alive, and that tells me that it's not based solely on NFTs. I think Decentraland is a little bit more than that, which makes Decentraland a great coin. I do see Decentraland, like I said, reaching that $2 mark in April. at the very least. But 30 cent gang, nice. Put 1,000 in at 30 cents. Very well done. I don't know if my video helped you out with that and give you some of the research to do so, but either way, very well done. And guys, if you're just hopping in, I really do appreciate all the love and support. I do want to say this again. I was a channel with 0 subscribers 9 days ago. Just created the channel after doing a lot of research on my own. I decided why not share some of the profits with some of you guys. I'm doing all this research, right? Like, why not give you guys some of the love? So that is what I'm doing, and that's what I've started here. In the last 9 days, we've went over 2,000, I believe, 600 subscribers by now. It's just unbelievable. We had over 960 subscribers yesterday. The channel's really taken off, and I will try to give you guys the best content. And I will never try to give you guys anything that, tanks or anything like that. I do a lot of research. No, but I really do a lot of research, guys. Before I do any videos, I make sure that the price of the coin is, has a lot of potential before doing a video. I know there's a lot of coins I've kind of skipped out on. People have suggested a lot of coins. I look at the coin, and if it doesn't look like something that is worth looking at, I just skip right over it, unfortunately, and I move to the next one. I don't want to give you guys any bad advice. I want to give you guys positive, positive coins that really do have a future, like I always tell you. I subscribed. You're a goat. I watch your videos daily, bro. Alan, I appreciate that a lot. I really do. You have legit videos. I follow a lot of Mana YouTubers. This changed my life. I won't sell until $10, $100. Jake, that would be awesome. If we get to $10 or $100, I'll remember you, and I'll be so happy that you stayed with that Mana. Same, bro. I hate being poor. Everyone here invests thousands into crypto. Yeah, a lot of people have more money than all of us, right? So you're never going to have the most money. But if you make the right trades, you make the right decisions, you do the right research, you can always work your way up to having more money than the other guy. And that's what we all want, right? We all want money. It's, even if it's just to live comfortably or to be absolutely crazy with it. You want money. Money's not a bad thing for most of us anyway. And, hi from Spain. Atasio. I don't know how to say your name exactly, but it's a pretty cool one. And hi back to you. Dave, bro, been accumulating 6.08, holding, wow, 17,358 tokens. Okay, Dave, very well done. That's awesome. Hawaii, Jerry, well, welcome to the stream. Hawaii, that is awesome. I think a lot of us wish we were in Hawaii. Hey, Trevor, thanks for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. Let's see if we can reach 1,000 subscribers today. As I said, we got over 900 yesterday. It's absolutely insane. I really do appreciate it. $88 to $20, not this year, forever. You know what? $88 to $20 is definitely a possibility. Definitely not this year, I would say. It's possible. Anything's possible, right? But no, $88 to $20, I don't think is going to happen this year, unfortunately. I think there's a lot of people looking for those pump and dump schemes. They're looking for those 100x profits, and that's why ADA is struggling right now. And that's why ADA has been sitting at that $1 to $1.30 mark for quite some time. I think ADA does have a future. It is definitely one of the strongest coins long-term wise. I see it maybe reaching $10 by the end of this year, and if it does, I think a lot of us will be happy about that. But $20 is definitely a possibility in the forever and foreseeable long-term future. But not probably in 21. Do you think the price can go again over $1.17? So let's go look at Decentraland again, since we have 167 of you guys in here. I really do appreciate it. Jake, I love Crypto Profit. I'm not sure, 100,000. If you made 100,000 from me, that is awesome. I really do appreciate the love and support, but you deserve that 100,000 because you made a smart investment. You did your own research, and anyone that does that and does a good job at it deserves the money that they make. So Decentraland, yeah, right now we're at that, we're doing the correction. We're here for the correction, unfortunately, more than the high rise. I would have loved to be here at 1 p.m. doing a stream. Unfortunately, I was out playing disc golf. It's not something I do a lot, but I had a cousin and uncle that wanted to play some disc golf, so we went out, did some disc golf, came back, and next thing I know, Decentraland is popping off, and I wanted to make a video, guys, and talk about it. So we're at that 206% increase in the last month, the 145 in the last week, and the last 24 hours, we see that 67% increase. We do see a large correction coming. Obviously, this is going to happen after any huge increase like that $1.17. if you really needed your money, you already took it out by now, most likely, and that's good. I mean, you got your profit. But if you didn't need your money now and you believe in the coin, you probably held on to it, and that's going to be just fine. We do see that the Decentraland is continuing to drop. I'm not going to make it an exact prediction on where that'll stop. I think it'll stop around the 85-cent mark is my current guess, but it could always go lower. It's harder to guess the drops, the exact penny amount, obviously, than the prediction on the rise up. I can always guess the predictions on the rise up a lot easier, it seems. But I see Decentraland being a long-term coin, like I always tell you, and I can see it definitely reaching that $2 mark by the end of April. So for those of you that didn't sell, it's you'll be all right. I believe in Decentraland, and I'm gonna catch up here on the chat, guys. We have 165 viewers right now, and I really do appreciate it. I appreciate all the likes. Let's see how many likes we can get. Let's see if we can get that like button just absolutely smashed and demolished right now for the Decentraland increase. I mean, that just made a lot of us money. I think we all like money, so smash that like button. And let me read the comments here for just a second to catch up. I want to read as many as possible. I really do appreciate the love and support, guys. You bought at $1.12. So yeah, $1.12. Unfortunately, you did buy on the craze, the hype train. That's going to happen, unfortunately. But if you did your research and you believe in the coin, you'll be just fine. If you believe it'll go back to above $1.12, it probably will. And I like I said, I see that $2 increase by or getting it to $2 by April, possibly. I hold. Hopefully, it's worth it. I'm holding as well. So if it's not worth it, I'll be in there with you. I'll be in the shitter with you. Fetch and Origin will get $1 soon. See, you guys are giving me some great comments here. So unfortunately, I can't put any chats out there on my channel yet because we got 1,000 subscribers 2 days ago. So I cannot put any chats out there, but I'm going to do a poll on a lot of the commonly asked coins so that we can really get a say on what coins you guys want videos on daily. Because there's, like Scale. I do daily videos on Scale right now. I do daily videos on Theta. Pretty much daily on Chromia now because a lot of you guys seem to like Chromia. I do pretty much daily videos on Decentraland. I keep daily videos on a lot of these altcoins because we have a lot of people that follow them. And I noticed that the content there's not much content out there for them. So I try to keep that going for us and go over the same coins for us. But I also want to expand out. So we will do polls here in about six days when they let me start posting them. And we will definitely be polling for new coin predictions. Have you locked into Hodge Finance? No, I have not. Do you think that's a good play, TG? I would like to see what you have to say about it. Yeah, you'll hit 100K subs prop in 2 months. Juice WRLD, that would be absolutely insane if that was the truth. I'd be absolutely thrilled. 980 subs, like I said yesterday, or 920 around there. Just absolutely insane support that you guys have given me. I just love that Decentraland's working out for a lot of you because you're giving me the love. I'm giving it right back with some of this, good research that ended up paying off for us. So I do love that. You think it has a bright future? I think it does as well. You love the content. Eric Ward, great advice and super down to earth. Love the channel and you. Wow, awesome. I love the comment, Eric Ward. I really do appreciate it. Can you do a video on Digibyte? I'm not sure what Digibyte is. I will have to do some research on Digibyte and see if it's worth doing a video on. But like I said, I will try to get to all these comments on different coins, but unfortunately it's going to be really hard until I can start doing polls and really seeing what people want. But let's look at Digibyte and see what we have here. So Digibyte is a cryptocurrency that describes itself as a secure, faster, and forward-thinking blockchain technology. Digibyte uses 5 different proof-of-work consensus algorithms in effort to prevent mining centralization. Okay, so it sounds promising, but we'll check the website here in just a second. In the last 24 hours, we saw about a 10% increase. In the last week, we see about a 15% increase. Last month, though, we do see a decrease, which is not usually a good thing. I would have to research why that is, why we saw a decrease. In the last year, though, we're going to see a large increase overall. So we did have looks like a very strong point at that about 9 cents. And then obviously you're going to see a correction of some sort after such a big pump. But, we see at about 2 cents, went up to 9 cents, and then it held off about 5 cents. So really overall, it was a 3-cent increase, obviously, unless you unfortunately bought at that 9 cent peak. We said the market cap's about 888. The volume in the last 24 hours sitting about 98 million, and then the circulating supply is at 14.1. Let's go to the website real quick as I look at some of these comments. CHZ is killing me. I'll have to take a look at CHZ, what it's doing for us. I think about the best price I could, 17 cents. Wow, very good. When will Atari Casino open? I don't have the exact date on the release of the Atari Casino. I know it's coming, but I don't know exactly. But yeah, the Digibyte, the blockchain, obviously always increasing what it can do. Truly decentralized, more secure, much faster, forward thinking. What is Digibyte? Okay, so there's an introduction video and everything. Like I said, there's going to be a lot to this, so I'm probably not going to research it all now and give you a great price prediction, but I do think Digibyte does look like it does have potential. I won't say anything else right now about Digibyte, unfortunately, because there's a lot of research to be done before I give any price predictions on certain coins. I want to make sure, I'm giving you the best advice. Not really advice. Remember, I don't give financial advice. Just giving you the best info as I can possibly. So, Jacob Monin, I know that there's going to be some misses and some hits, both. Glad this was one a hit. Do you think something like Decentraland could be a long-term investment too, or only short? I could definitely see Decentraland being a long-term investment. It's one of those, like I said previously, I don't know if you were watching, but the Decentraland, it's at 94 cents. We're already seeing a little bit of a dip back up, or not a dip back up, but a little bit of an increase as we saw it go all the way down to that 93 cents level. Decentraland is obviously one of the first virtual reality platforms that, you can buy virtual plots of land and, in good services, or in service, in world goods and services. I always feel like I mess that up on the videos as well. But yeah, it's definitely a long-term buy, I think, is definitely my opinion on this coin. I could see by the end of April, like I always tell you guys, $2 is our shot. We're going to be shooting for that $2. I see that if we can stay stably above that $1 mark, obviously we're not there yet. We've got to that $1.17. We had a lot of people make a lot of money. However, we're back down to that 94 cents. So if we could somehow see it stay above and stabilize that $1 mark by the end of March, I definitely see it on track for that $2 by the end of April. Definitely with those stimulus checks coming out, this is a long-term hold. You got it at 8 cents. That is unbelievable. Well done. Atari Casino is big news. It very much so is big news. A lot of people, a lot of nostalgia in Atari. I don't know how many of you guys were, born yet or even playing Atari, but I know there's some young guns out there. EOS never really skyrocketed before. It looks like it's a dip now. Let's go check out EOS and see what's going on. We made history today, at least. Mana. Alan, we definitely did make some history. I feel like we actually see it going up to 95 cents. Oh, well, maybe Coinbase is doing me wrong here. 96 cents. So I'm not, okay, now it went back to 94. I hope you guys just saw that, but Decentraland looks like it's kind of stabilizing here at the 94 cent range, and that would be awesome. Like I predicted it would go down to 85 before it stabilized, and then, another push later on in the month for that dollar range, and then it stabilized at the dollar. But I forget what I was about to do. EOS, let's go check it out. Looks like we are at 61 likes. We have 152 viewers, it looks like right now. So if we could get that likes all the way up to 100, I'd really appreciate it, guys. This is my first ever stream on the channel, and you guys are here to make history with Decentraland and the first stream of Crypto Profit. That's, 2 birds, 1 stone. Let's hit the like button to get it to that 3 birds, 1 stone, all right? All right, the EOS. Let's see the change we've got. So, yeah, in the last 24 hours, we see 11% increase, and that's fairly... I wouldn't say it's skyrocketing, but it's a pretty good increase. Before all these crypto altcoins, we would say that is a skyrocket, to be honest with you. But the last month, we did see a negative, which is never really what we want to see. Let's see if we can see a high rise before the negative percentage there. We do see a high rise of 561 in February 13th. So, yeah, we saw, obviously, the sky rise right there, and then we saw a huge dip and a major correction there. EOS is one of those cryptocurrencies that I haven't done a video on as well. I know a little bit about it, and with what I have knowledge of, it does seem like it's a decent coin. I do see it lasting around, $5 to $6 range in the next month or two. I think all cryptocurrencies are really going to increase for the most part. But, like I always tell you guys, do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor, unfortunately. But I do see some potential on EOS. I think it could reach that $5-6 mark by the end of April for sure. So I think a skyrocket could come. I'm subscribing. It's on. Eric, nicely done. I do appreciate the you're old, you said as well. I do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Good work, Bobby Hernandez. Hopefully you got in on that Decentraland increase. I hope a lot of you guys got in. Tron, I've had it for 3 years, starting at 44 cents. Okay, let's go check out Tron. I do know a little bit about Tron. I haven't made a video on it because I'm not sure about how I feel about it myself. I try to make videos on the ones I truly do believe in. Tron is one of those I was kind of in the middle about. I think it's got a good future. It's one of those coins I believe is going to continue to rise. However, I just don't know exactly where I would pin the price prediction for it. So it's currently undervalued in my opinion. I see Tron as like a 6-7 cent current coin price for it. We have a 3.8 billion market cap, a 2 billion volume in the last 24 hours, and then a circulating supply of that 71.7 billion. So like I always tell you, do your own research, and Tron does definitely look like it's a long-term hold. I think this is one where you're not going to be able to pump and dump very well. We did see a huge correction here, kind of next to that, the coin we were at, EOS, I believe, had that similar correction 10 days earlier. But yeah, we always see those similar corrections, and that's going to happen after a huge increase. Thankfully, Decentraland doesn't look like it's going to be similar. It looks like it's going to correct out about 94 cents, and that would be awesome for us. What's your top coin for growth potential this year? That is a good question, Laker. So for growth potential, okay. There's a lot of coins with a lot of growth potential. I think Cardano would have been. Cardano is one of those, I'm going to go back and actually say Cardano and Chainlink. And I say this because these are both long-term holds, and right now the whole market loves short-term holds. Everyone's trying to get that get rich quick scheme, and it's definitely a possible thing right now, and that's why it's reasonable that people are actually going for it. But Chainlink and Cardano are both coins that are underutilized right now, or undervalued, I should say. Their utility is unbelievable. The Chainlink and Cardano are both two coins I highly believe in. I have investments in both. I believe in both, obviously, because of that. And the market cap's at 12.5 billion. The volume in the last 24 hours is at 1.7 billion, and the circulating supply is at 413 million. Chainlink is one of the most undervalued right now, in my opinion. I see Chainlink reaching that $100 mark by the end of the year for sure. Cardano also, I see that one reaching $4 to $5 once people start getting out of these altcoins and into some larger coins. Obviously, these are still considered altcoins. It depends what you consider altcoins, but Chainlink and Cardano, like I said, very undervalued. I do think they have big things in the future. They have been, hovering for the last week or so. You can see that has an 8% increase, but last month, it's been hovering, and that's why people are scared to invest in it. They want to get those big rich bucks quick, And Chainlink, like I said, Chainlink, Cardano, going to be a long-term hold if you want to hang on to it. As soon as this idea of jumping into getting rich, as quickly as possible ends, which who knows when it'll end. As soon as it does, though, Chainlink and Cardano are the first two to rise, and that's just my opinion. T-Fuel. All right, let's check T-Fuel. T-Fuel is one of those that a lot of people have interest in, and that's because Theta is absolutely killing it. Obviously, they had a small correction recently, but it's nothing like the increase that they saw. So Theta people are very happy right now. The Theta fuel price right now is down just a little bit. The week span, though, it went up 164.24%, which is absolutely insane. We saw it go from that 14 cents area to that 37%. We have a market cap about 1.9 billion. The volume in the last 24 hours is sitting at 184 million, and the circulating supply is at 5.3 billion T-Fuel. This is absolutely insane. I think this is one of those that could really, like I said, make you rich quick, because it had a 0.0017 back in April. Its 26,000% increase is going to be absolutely insane for anyone who invested early. If there's anyone who got investing early in Theta Fuel, you're probably not watching right now. You're probably on a yacht somewhere enjoying the sun. So Theta does have a future. Yes, has a future. It's always going to be needed. It's always going to be used. I don't have a price prediction for it as well, because I want to be accurate with my price prediction, so I'm going to hold off on the Theta Fuel price prediction, unfortunately. But yes, it is a future, and I do see it increasing at the very least. That's my, I would say, price prediction for you. Did you answer my question? Sorry, brother, I was getting my food. Alan, I don't know what you asked. There's too many comments for me to go up and look about the insight later tonight of Decentra. Oh, okay. No, I don't think I did. But we see right now, Decentra's already going back up. So anyone that panicked sold about that 93-cent mark, I'm sorry for you, but we are at 99 cents again, guys. We're reaching that dollar mark, and let's see if we can become stable. Right now, we're at that 227% increase, which is absolutely insane. We're going to see an increase of 4,177.72%. Decentraland is one of those that, because it's long-term future, it's going to hold its value. It's not going to drop all the way back down. Even if it did have a larger dip than this and it went down to 85 cents is what I was predicting, we'd be just fine because of the long-term success of a coin like Decentraland. We are sitting at 187 concurrent viewers. I really do appreciate it, guys. I was telling everybody earlier, we were at 0 subscribers less than 9 days ago I started this channel. Because of the research I do and the viewing you guys do and the love that you guys give me, we are able to do what we've done today and make a huge profit on Decentraland. Remember, I never give you guys financial advice. I always give you guys information and the newest crypto news that could help you make money. And it seems to have done it today, and I'm very happy about that as we reach that dollar mark again here in just a few seconds, hopefully. Your go, Alan Batista. I really do appreciate the support, my man. Thoughts on Matic? Thanks, bud. Oh, did I end up giving you thoughts on Matic? I think I ended up. We have a couple videos on Matic, I believe. That's the Polygon Matic. I was getting them mixed up there for a second. So many different coins in my head. I think that probably happens to more than one of us. But yeah, Polygon, I just did a video on it. It wasn't my favorite video because I should have done more research. It's one I did 3 to 4 hours of research on, and I still wasn't 100% positive where to pinpoint it. I definitely see an increase, like I said, but I don't know exactly where it'll end up landing. Polygon does look like, or the Matic network, whatever you guys want to call it. It does look like it has a long-term future as well. I see it making big price points in later 2021. Look at that. I love when I talk about the likes and they just jump like that, guys. I really do appreciate it. We're at 88 likes and 192 viewers. If you guys keep this up, we're going to hit that 100 likes and we're going to be at that 200 viewer mark. And there's nothing better than that. There's nothing better than the support you guys have given me. There's a 7% increase in the market right now. There's a lot of reasons to be happy. It's a Saturday, midday. I mean, we've got to be happy. How do you feel about Stellar Lumen? So I have about $3 of Stellar, and that is all because I do not have any research done into Stellar. As you know, I like to do a lot of research before I invest. And that is why I have not done so in Stellar. I think Stellar does look like a lot of potential is possible for it. I just need to do a lot more research into it before I invest or make a video. I do have a philosophy of, I like to do enough research to where I invest my own money in before I make a video. It basically tells me that I don't feel bad about giving you guys this information. And like I said, never give you guys advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I don't feel bad about giving you guys the information if I'm investing in it because I'm losing my own money if it goes down. And so that's usually what happens. I try to, be along on the rocket ship with you guys, and that just makes it a lot more fun. China will pump mana. That is possible as well, Norbert. I'm not going to go too much into that, but yeah, we could go to the moon. It's always possible. Great info, Chris Siegel. Thank you very much for the comment. I do appreciate it. We are at 103 likes, 205 subscribers. If you would have told me this 9 days ago, I would not have believed you. As we jump to 211 now, we are just flying through the ranks. We got 920 subscribers yesterday, which is definitely an all-time high for us. The support's just been amazing. I can't talk about it enough. I really do appreciate all the love. I wish I could like a video twice. Great content. Wow, I do like that comment. I wish I could like a comment once. I'd give you a comment. Oh, I tried. I was about to give you a like, but I couldn't do it. Put that money on Decentraland. Come on, y'all. Make me rich. we might get rich without them putting money on Decentraland, because somebody somewhere is definitely going to be doing it with the potential that it holds. We saw that dollar increase, not dollar increase, but we saw that dollar amount up to $1.17, was it? About March 13th, 1:40 p.m. So about 2 hours ago, we saw that all-time high, and we made history today with the first stream and the first Decentraland all-time high all together, making a lot of profit. I got $9 in Stellar. Nice. More likes, Jack Ray. Yeah, you tell them. Get us those likes. Eric Sanchez, cheers to you as well. Just saw your mana price prediction now. You were spot on. Any next coin tip? Yeah, that was a very good video price prediction. Obviously, you're not going to be right on every time, but that definitely seemed to be right on the money today. If you got, if you were one to watch that Decentraland price video, you know what we're talking about. That price prediction was pretty much directly on target. It's not going to happen every time, but it definitely happened that time, and I'm proud to say that a lot of you guys made a lot of money, and I was on the ride with you. I subscribed, and this is the first day I've ever seen your channel. Oh, I subscribed, and okay, so this is the first day you ever seen my channel, and thanks for talking about Tron. No problem, Seeking the Truth. We will probably do videos over Tron. Like I said, in I think about 5-6 days, we get to make polls, and I can do some polls and see what you guys think about certain coins, and we will do whatever the most popular coins are to please the most amount of you. What are you thinking on VGX? Okay, well, I actually definitely need to take a drink of water as my throat's kind of drying out here. But before we look at anything else, let's just, Decentraland, that $1. Did anyone get in on that Decentraland? Or is it just, I think all those guys are already, pumped up about it, running around their house? Woo! Okay, well-needed drink of water there. What do you think about Chromia? I think Chromia is going very well right now. And I say that because of a couple things, but let's go to Chromia real quick as Decentraland drops down to 98 cents. No problem there. Chromia is up about 5% in the last 24 hours. We see a 622% increase in Chromia in the last week alone, which is absolutely crazy. A lot of cryptos just really doing it right now. And it's not a bad time to be into this hobby or into this investment scheme, whatever you guys would like to call it. I call it a hobby and an investment scheme. I think this is maybe the most fun way to invest, and it's I think it's a safe way to invest. A lot of these coins, as long as you're doing your research, you're getting into something that has a future. You got to think the older generation, unfortunately, is going to kind of move on, and the younger generation is going to pick up crypto as the next big cryptocurrencies arise. So it's not a bad idea to get in these cryptos now. All these 10-year-olds, 13-year-olds, whatever, they're going to grow up and they're going to want to invest in something, and what they might be looking at might be Bitcoin, or it might be Chromia. It's not going to be that 401k like it always was. Obviously, I don't suggest not getting a 401k at this point in time, but doing multiple ways of investing is really going to be a part of the future. So I think getting in any coin right now that has a lot of background and a long-term potential, I think it's just a safe way to invest right now. And I can't thank you guys enough. 212 viewers. We've been going now. I don't know how long we've been going for now, but I really do appreciate it. 49 minutes it looks like, and you guys have been sticking with me for quite some time. Let's look at some of the comments and see if there's anything we need to look at. I sold at 30%, $1.12. Nice, Sepra. Are you going to rebuy, do you think? Are you going to buy at the dip? You got in at 21 cents, mana. Wow. Zachara, very well done. Decentraland gives me Ready Player One vibes. Decentraland is, it gives a lot of people that Ready Player One vibe, and that's definitely a good vibe, I would say. So, yeah, it's one of those coins that is, it's one of those coins that's fun to invest in because of what it is as well. It's not, as fun as Bitcoin is, it's one of those that you're probably not going to make rich at this point. I wouldn't say you can't, but it's one of those where you have to, you have to get 61,000 to get one single coin. Decentraland, you can get 1,000 coins. It goes up to $2. You've doubled your money. Bitcoin, you got to get 61,000. dollars to double your money by getting it to 122,000. It's just simple math at that point in time. What gives a coin long-term potential? So that is a good question as well. I could always go get a video going on that as well. But so I would say the thing that gives a coin long-term potential is do your own research on it and see if it's something you think is needed in the future. So a lot of these coins aren't going to be needed in the future. Is Decentraland needed in the future? No, it's not needed in the future. So why would Decentraland have a long-term future? Well, it's a virtual reality platform, and that's the way the world's going. Video games and virtual reality they're both increasing in searches. They're both increasing in pretty much every way. Every year, you're seeing more searches on gaming, and more searches on virtual reality, more searches on NFTs recently. So there's just a lot of things that points to Decentraland in the upper right-hand corner, and that is going to be a green arrow all the way to the top. That's my mindset. Supper, yep, I would agree with that. Buying the dip is never a problem. About a 0.15%. That's unbelievable. Mr. M Crypto, very well done. 0.15. That is a solid purchase. You think Decentraland is going to get to $10? I think Decentraland has the potential to get to $10. Do I think it's going to be soon? I don't think it's going to be soon, unfortunately. I think Decentraland is going to continue to increase. $10, that might be more of a long-term than a short-term, depending on the news that Decentraland gives us. And, it's gaming for sports. It definitely is gaming for sports, is it? Let's go to Chili's, because we did do a video on Chili's. So if you're interested in Chili's, I did a price prediction on it, and I believe it was before the large rise that we had. I don't know if I want to bring up YouTube here real quick and go to it. I'm not going to, but basically Chili's, I don't know when I made the video. I do believe it was somewhere down here, and then it made this huge rise again. I don't know if it's a lot of luck involved or what, but as soon as I say a price prediction, it seems to happen the very, very next day. It happened with Scale, I believe. It happened with Chili's. It happened with Theta. It happened with Decentraland. It's been happening with a lot of these. As soon as I give a price prediction, they're reaching that price overnight, and it's a price prediction I'm giving for the end of March. It's not a price prediction I'm giving for March 13th. But yeah, I see Chili's going the long haul as well. Unfortunately, Chili's doesn't have their website linked here, so I won't be clicking onto it right now. But yeah, I see a long-term potential in Chili's. I think it's a great idea of the coin. I think I see a lot of potential in there. Yeah, it was before the rise. I watched it. Is it? Hopefully you got in when the getting was good. Hopefully you got a profit out of it. Yeah, the stimmy check. Yeah, the stimulus check's definitely going to help a lot of us, and a lot of us invest more. And that's usually how it goes. You find reasons or ways to put your money into spots where they make more money, and that's usually how you make yourself some good profit. I think we need to talk about one thing, and that is going to be Bitcoin. We don't talk about the regular coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Litecoin. We don't talk about Chainlink much. We don't talk about Polkadot, Cardano too much. But we definitely don't talk about Bitcoin, and there's one reason for it, and that's just because of how big it is, how many people are talking about it. But I want to talk about it here on the stream. We're sitting at 61.5K right now. Bitcoin is kind of reaching unbelievable numbers. Just look at the prices back then. Look investing early here, doing your research would have really helped you back then. I'll tell you that right now. And thinking in the way of the future is really one of the hardest things you can do. And obviously the people that did it and held through these long-term holds they're going to make a lot of profit on this, and I'm happy for them. The balls of steel that they had to continue to hold that when you had that 17. There was a couple increases that were just insane. Let's go to the all-time here. I remember I sold a little bit here at that 17,000 mark. I think I sold about 16.5 around there. And then I bought again at about 7,000 again, and then I sold another, I believe it was up here. I think I sold it like 20-ish. And obviously that was a big mistake as it continued to rise. At that time, there's nothing you can do. Certain coins are going to rise because of the popularity of them. Certain coins are going to rise for no reason. Certain coins are going to rise because of a bunch of different reasons, really. The short-term holders, the long-term holders, there's going to be a lot of influence there. But Bitcoin's going to be a huge, huge number by the end of 2021, and I think we should all be expecting it to reach maybe 75K. And a lot of people may think, that's a little bit under. I do like to predict under. I don't know if you guys know this. I know you say 100K by May, Bobby. Definitely a possibility. I do see Bitcoin reaching 100K by May. That could be definitely a potential. I do predict a low. I don't know if you guys notice this. I always like to predict lower than the the highest amount that I actually believe. I take about 50% off of it, to be honest with you, because I want to make sure you guys aren't getting ahead of yourselves. I want you to do the research. I don't want you to hear me say, "Oh, Decentraland is going to reach $100 by the end of the year," and then you go put all your money in because $100. I mean, even if it doesn't reach $100, it's going to reach $50 then, right? No, that's not how the price prediction really goes. So I try to stay reasonable and realistic, and then minus some of that as well. 80K by April. That's always, like I said, that's a possibility as well. What about Ethereum, bro? So Ethereum is, Ethereum's one of those interesting ones because this, let's go to Ethereum real quick. Ethereum's getting close to that $2,000 mark again. And, we did reach that 2,000 and we're still not at the all-time high that we were. Obviously Bitcoin's at its all-time high. Ethereum's not there yet, but it is definitely making huge increases. This week alone at 24 or 27% increase. Obviously I have some money in Ethereum and I have some money in Bitcoin. But Ethereum's definitely one of those that is going to continue to rise. I see it reaching 3,500 by the end of April, maybe 2,000 at the 2,500 by the very least. But by the end of the year, this could very easily be a 5K or 10K coin. And like I said, I'm not going to do price predictions on the bigger coins for a multitude of reasons, but yeah, Ethereum is definitely one to keep an eye on. I think it's going to last quite some time. It's not a coin that's going away anytime soon. It's one that's going to continue to rise. And like I said, I'm going to have to state this again because I haven't said it in a couple minutes, but always do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. I do not give you guys any financial advice. But Ethereum, yes, long-term for sure. All right, we got a lot of comments here, so I'm going to drink some water and read up real quick. Give me like 20 seconds, and I'll be back with you guys. All right, I'm back. And let's see here. Bro, look, Coco's? All right, let's check Coco's out. Jake, you've been, you just come around today. If you did, hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. I believe Coco's is, yeah, that's good. There we go. All right, so last 24 hours, we're going to see a 3.55% increase. Last week, we're going to see a 68.45% increase. On coins like this, I like to do, like I said, 3 to 4 hours of research before I give any price prediction. So I won't be giving you a price prediction, but I will look at the market cap, 65 million, 17.8 million on the volume for the last 24 hours, and the circulating supply is sitting at 42 million. Coco's is definitely one that I see a long future in. Personally, like I said, need to do more research to give you an exact price. But I mean, you see this 1 year increase. It's got long-term potential, but it's one of those that's a little bit sketchier. I wouldn't put all of your money in quite yet. I would like to do a little bit more research, like I said, before I give you guys any exact predictions or news or info on this coin. But yeah, I mean, Coco's, like I said, it does have potential. It definitely does. Hey, stream, I joined a little bit missed price prediction for Mana. I am in at 72 cents. Can you please repeat it? Yeah, so Marco, I'll definitely do that. A lot of you guys are here for Decentraland in the first place. It looks like we have real quick, I'm going to say this, guys. It looks like we have 218 viewers, 124 likes. I think we can get that likes a little bit higher up there, as we did just get an all-time high for Decentraland. That's got to be big news for a lot of us. A lot of profit made there. And, this channel was started. I'm going to say it again because this is unbelievable, really. 9 days ago, this channel was started. 0 subscribers, 0 likes, 0 views. I made my first video 9 days ago. And you guys have been absolutely unbelievably supportive. We've gotten pretty lucky with our price predictions being directly on point. Things like Decentraland, Scale, Theta, Chromia. I think we predicted all of those pretty much dead on, and that's not always going to happen. I do want you guys to realize that. I'm not going to be 100% my entire life. It's just not possible. And I'm sure we've seen that in, I don't know, one of the videos. I think the graph actually was one of the videos. My price prediction was wrong. you're going to see that. I'm not going to be 100% accurate every single video. Obviously, I was accurate a lot so far this week, and that's going to be helping me out, continuing my progress with predictions. But yeah, we had 925 subscribers, I believe, around that range yesterday, or I think it was, yesterday alone, which is unbelievable. 63,000 views in the last 48 hours. It's probably up, more now after these price predictions just been booming and, being dead on. I believe you guys are probably sharing and, wanting your buddies to get on, what you may think is free money. Obviously, always do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. I won't be able to do it all for you, but, yeah, it's been absolutely killer, and I just wanted to thank you guys for all the support and love. If we can get those likes above 150, I will go right back on to Decentraland and give you guys a good price prediction for Decentraland. Looks like we're losing some likes here. I guess I could bring up the stream from. I guess I can't see what's all going on the stream, so let me bring it up here on the side before I continue on the price prediction for Decentraland. Looks like we have about 225 people watching. Very awesome, guys. We do have that 150 mark. We have surpassed it. So let's talk about Decentraland and see what we think is going to happen. Hold up here. It's lagging out just for a second. Okay, so we're at 96 cents, which is absolutely insane. Like I said previously, I think that Decentraland, I thought it was going to stabilize, above $1 by the end of March. It looks like we might be able to stabilize above $1 before halfway through March, which would be an absolutely huge progress. We didn't suspect it would get above that $1 mark until, later in March, and then get that correction down to, I thought 85 cents, and then a rise right on back to that dollar amount and continue to steady through to the mid-April. And then I thought in April we would see an increase to $2 and a stabilization above $2 by the end of April. But you said something about $10, I believe, or $5. I see $5 as a possibility for the end of the year. $10 is pushing it. It has potential to do $10, sure. But I'm going to be realistic with you and say it's probably not going to reach above $5. It's going to be around $5 possibly. By the end of the year, but $10 would be pretty insane. You got Mana at 28 cents. I was really hungover this morning, but when I checked my wallet, that mainstay turned into a great. William, I am very happy that you guys are really starting to benefit from my price prediction videos. I think it's awesome that you guys are getting in these coins when I'm getting in these coins, and we're all profiting together. It's a pretty awesome thing we got going. And I really do appreciate the support from everybody. And I lost my chat bar, so let me pull that up here for a second. This is my first stream, guys, so if it's not going perfectly, I am sorry about that. But we're going to continue the stream. I just want to get back to there we go. I can see everything again. You guys want Hodge? Okay, so we have a Mobo gamer. You want me to talk about Hodge? We can talk about Hodge. William, I am very happy, though, about that 28 cents. I bought 400 Mana at 25 cents and exchanged it for Bitcoin a week later. Oh, James, that's so unfortunate. But you know what? Bitcoin's killing it, too. So you're still making money. It's not like you aren't making money. You can't be too mad about that. And you bought in again today. When did you buy in? What price did you get? What do you think about XEM? Free risk? No? All right, let's check out XEM because, I want to check out Hodge, actually, for Mobo Gamer real quick. Let's just see what Hodge is. I actually don't have much an opinion on Hodge, I don't believe. Yeah, Hodge, it looks like, is fairly new, or it's something I don't know too much about yet. I need to do my own research. I've heard a lot about it, actually, on the side, but I don't want to make any price predictions on something this brand new. It's only got prices pretty much before February. There was nothing. So, yeah, I'm not going to make any price predictions on Hodge. It could be the next big thing for all I know, MOBA. But unfortunately, I need to look up what it is and do a lot more research before I give you any advice. Or, obviously, I don't give financial advice before I give you guys any information on it. Sorry about that. Jordan Cam, thank you for the comment on the good stream, bro. We are at 156 likes. That is awesome. We almost have more likes than viewers. That'd be insane if we could get there. If you guys haven't liked already, make sure you hit the like button. See if we can get more likes than viewers. I don't know if that's possible, but let's try it out. Can you be my friend? If you're my subscriber, you are my friend. And we will be either making a Discord, a Twitter, a Telegram. I'm not sure what you guys prefer yet. In 6 days when I'm able to post those comments on YouTube, we will do a poll with that as well and see what you guys would rather me make, a Discord, Twitter, Telegram, or anything to give you guys that information as fast as possible, as well as notifications for when these videos come out. Because obviously, we've been pretty correct on the price predictions so far, so a lot of people want these notifications as soon as possible. Obviously, you can always hit that bell and get the notifications pretty quick. I do like to spit out, 2 or 3 videos in like an hour span. So when that happens, I'm sorry for the notifications blowing up, but it's usually a good thing when a video comes out because there's going to be good news and there's going to be information that you can, maybe make a big profit on, just like Decentraland today, Theta, yesterday, and Chromia 2 days before. We're at 203 current viewers. I do appreciate everybody being in here. I'm playing the long game. Are you playing the long game, Trevor? I think it's a great idea to play the long game. But let's jump out of Hodge there. What about the graph? So the graph is the only one I would say that I'm not pleased with myself on. I don't think I made a great price prediction on it. I think my price prediction is still definitely possible, but it's not trending in the direction I would like it to. Obviously, we had that 19% increase in the last month, and I took that into account. It's very possible the graph turns around, and I think it will. As we see in the last 24 hours, we see a 9% increase. I think the graph could easily reach a 20% increase by the end of the night. And the last week is going to end up being green, I believe, here in about 8 to 9 hours. I think the graph has it's a centralized protocol for indexing and querying data from blockchains, just as Google indexes the web. The graph indexes blockchain data from networks like Ethereum and Filecoin. This data is grouped into open APIs called subgraphs that anyone can query. The graph is, like I said, it's got a lot of potential. If you go to the website, let's actually go to it and just kind of show you guys around. So APIs for a vibrant decentralized future. The graph is an indexing protocol for querying networks like Ethereum and IPFS. Anyone can build and publish open APIs called subgraphs, making data easily accessible. Then you have Decentraland specifically in the front on the website. So that is actually pretty cool that it connects back to our Decentraland. So the graph and Decentraland are somewhat connected there, as the marketplace is currently available on the graph. You get your information, your data there. But yeah, there's a lot of good information you can read about on thegraph.com. But like I said, I do see the graph as a long-term price prediction sitting around $2 by the end of April. I think it'll struggle to make a stabilization at that $2 mark. But I do see it increasing in April and making it back to, I'm not sure if I said that right. I see March. At the end of March, I see it making $2. At the end of April, I see it making maybe $3 to $4 a comeback that really will stabilize about $3.50. But let's go back to prices here and see where Bitcoin's at now. So Bitcoin's still on the rise. We might see it get to 62,000 on stream, which would be awesome. Decentraland's still at that 94-cent mark. It's still trying to stabilize itself above the 90-cent mark, which is awesome because our previous stabilization was around the 50-cent mark. So if we can actually increase, 40 cents and then stabilize, that would be fantastic for everybody owning Decentraland. It would just be, it's a great time for all of us. Thoughts on Cardano? Cardano is absolutely amazing. It's one of those coins, unfortunately, that has a lot of a standstill right now. If you look at the last month, we're seeing a 20% increase, which is great. But the last week, we saw a negative 5.5. It had its huge increase earlier, and it's going to take a little bit for it to stabilize and continue to increase later into March and April. I think April is going to be its big month with it reaching about $3. By the end of the year, though, this could easily be a $5 to $10 coin. COS or XEM. So the thing with COS and XEM, I'm not going to look too much into that. I think we already looked at COS. XEM, let's see what we got. Oh, it took us back to Cardano there. So XEM is a cryptocurrency that powers the new economy movement blockchain to verify transactions. NEM uses a unique consensus algorithm called proof of importance. So I need to do my own research into this, obviously, before I make a price prediction. The last month, we saw a huge dip, it looks like, 48%. That's not usually good news, and that was actually a week. Sorry about that. That was a week. We saw a 50% decrease. In the last month, though, we did see a 6% or 7% decrease. So already this is kind of a sketchy one just because you usually want to get something on the trend up and maybe catch it on a dip. This one looks like you're trying to catch it on a long-term trend down before it trends back up, which is definitely possible. It's just harder to predict. And we see overall in the last year, we only see a less than 1,000% increase, while other coins, we're doing 3,000 to 5,000. So it makes NEM kind of a risky choice. I do think it has potential. What it does is good. A lot of coins do have potential, but then again, the price prediction for this one's going to be pretty much, it's going to be invaluable to us, unfortunately, at this point in time. I'm going to have to do a little bit more research if you want me to actually do a video on this. I will end up doing a video, but it's going to take 3 to 4 hours of research probably before I make any price predictions, like I always tell you. Let's see what else we got on the comments. Y'all think Graph a good project? Yeah, I think Graph is a great project. CHR. We talked about CHR a lot. Mana is a great coin. AGI will be a crypto god in the future. Let's check out what AGI is for those who don't know. So AGI is a singularity net. The market cap is at 209.2 million. Volume in the last 24 hours, 4.1 million. Circulating supply, 861.3 million. This is one that I actually think does have a lot of potential. Like I always tell you, a lot of coins do have potential, but are still risky. I think this is one that still follows that risky price chart or price graph. Another one that I would have to do more research on before giving you a price prediction. Stay tuned though. In the videos, I do plan on doing some videos yet tonight and getting you guys the best and newest and greatest crypto information by tomorrow. GRT, very good. AGI will be big soon. I believe it will be big soon. I believe you're right. Thoughts on Poke? Yeah, Polkadot, or Poke. Okay, I was thinking you were saying Polkadot for a second there. Kind of read a little more than I needed to on that one. I can't even spell Polkadot. Hold up. Polka. We see a 24-hour 10% increase, almost 9% increase. Last week we saw a 12% increase altogether. This is one of those that has a lot of potential. It's pretty much a I'm not going to say it's a clone. It's very, very, very well made coin that it definitely does follow and trend with other coins specifically. I think everyone knows the answer to that one, so I won't even go through that road in that town. But Polkadot is one of those that is going to be a long-term hold. It's going to stick around for quite some time. It's not one that you can use for a pump and dump as easy because it doesn't have as big as price fluctuations as other short-term investment opportunities out there. So a lot of people aren't investing in it right now because everyone wants to be rich quick. So Polkadot is a long-term hold. You're going to have to hold past March to make money on it, or make a lot of money on it, I should say. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. If you want a safer option that is going to make money, Polkadot's definitely one of those options for you. But just be careful and do your own research. Guys, I think we are going to end the stream soon. My throat's not used to this much talk, and we are talking today. But it's very well deserved as that Decentraland increase. The price prediction was pretty intense. It looks like we are going back down on a trend down though for Decentraland, which could be a little bit dangerous for some of us long-term holders. But I mean, it's going to end up, like I thought, stabilizing probably around the 85-cent range. We'll see how accurate that is by the end of the night. Civic. CR7, I just did a thing on Civic about 5-10 minutes ago. So when this when this stream is done and over with, you can always go back and look at that, what I thought about Civic. I did, let's see here. We got a lot of coins. Oh, Mr. Tank, I'm sorry about that, my man. I think I even caught myself doing that, and then I didn't fix it. Polka Markets. Well, let's do that for you. Sorry about that, buddy. All right, Polka Markets. In the last 24 hours, we saw a huge increase of 30%. In the last week, a little bit less than that 30%. In the last month, 41%. And last year, that 41% as well. This is another one with low volume. That could be a good thing. The market cap's at 35.1%, or not percent, sorry, 35.1 million. Circulating supplies at 13.4 million. This one has a long-term future, I believe. Let's see this all chart here. So we did see a huge increase at $3.52, and now we're going to be at $2.22. It's only been around since it. Honestly, with this Polka Markets, I think it does have potential, but it's one of those that hasn't been around long enough. and I would have to do more research in, like I said, with previous coins. I want to be pretty spot on when I give you guys this information and news, so I'm not going to go into too much detail on what the price prediction for this one. I'm just going to say it has potential and can go up, but it's early yet. I'd be a little weary on it as it's making huge jumps every day. It's making huge jumps, it looks like, so it could definitely go either way on this one. Mobo Gamer, great work. You are the best. I really do appreciate it, guys. Do you think Mana will hit $2 before April now? I think Mana will still be on path to $2. We got to remember that stimulus check's coming soon in April, and I don't know how many of you guys are going to be putting your checks straight on into crypto, but there's going to be a lot of them out there that they do believe that big boost is coming, and it probably is. So a lot of people will be putting their money into it. I think Decentraland knows that, and they want to probably, I would assume they try to make some big impacts in the game themselves. Obviously with the Atari Casino, that was huge news for us. I'm just kind of looking through the blog right now. They had technical updates, which is cool. They're doing updates quite a bit. Utility libraries, new scene examples, Explorer. They're doing a bunch of different stuff, and it's pretty awesome. Looks like these websites didn't load for us. But the virtual reality world turns digital currency into gold cash. One of the more unusual projects funded during the height of the cryptocurrency boom is making its debut in an unlikely... What happened over there? Oh, it froze on me there for a second. An unlikely financial success for many of its participants. So it looks like Bloomberg is even doing a little article on Decentraland, which is pretty cool. But obviously you have to sign in and claim your free access offer to read more. So we won't do that right now. But Decentraland is on the up and up. I think it will stabilize, like I said, around the 85 cent mark and then continue to rise later on. Bitcoin is now at that exact $61,000 range, which is still, like I said, it's going to, every time you get a little increase, they're going to stabilize at a smaller amount than what it was. So I could see it stabilizing now, and that's just fine. Set up Discord. It's like a forum. No, I use Discord quite a bit. I do need to actually get a Discord set up, maybe a Twitter. Definitely a Discord, though, for people to talk about their coins. And, a lot of people have a lot of questions, and a lot of people in the comments always answer those questions for them. So it'd be nice if they didn't have to always comment to get, comment and wait 6 hours to get an answer. And they could just, ask in Discord. Good stream for sure. Thank you, Zachara. I appreciate it. Thanks for the response, man. I found your stuff today and dropped a subscribe. Tech Tycoon, thank you very much. Thanks. Let's see. You should earn the NMR. Just have to answer a quiz. Yeah, you can actually. There's quizzes on Coinbase that you can do. And if anyone's not signed up on Coinbase, I do have my link in the description. So you can always sign up there and get that $10. Thank you for the stream, bud. It was a fun one. I look forward to the future. Hey, everyone. I probably will end the stream here. We got to 172 likes. Before everyone goes, though, just leave me a like if you would. I really do appreciate it. I think this YouTube channel has a big, big future to it. I can't say enough. I can't thank you guys enough. We were literally at 0 viewers, 0 subscribers, 0 videos made 9 days ago, and now we are sitting at over 2.6K subscribers. We were at 220 viewers in this stream. We were doing very, very big things. Scale, I have a lot of videos on Scale, ODD, Rosen, so if you need to, you can go to the channel and check out those. Scale's doing big things. I believe in it. But like I said, that's going to be it for today's stream. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for hitting the like. Subscribe if you want to see more content, and I'll see you in the next one. Appreciate it, guys. Love the love. Love you guys back. Thanks again.